I just wanted to say hello, seniors, and particularly the elders of your family, and that would be the grands, the great-grands, the great-great-grands. I mean, those wonderful people that anchor that upper end, and then everybody in between. For dedication, you are 60-somethings, because by definition, everybody had to be 60 to get in, so you're all 60-somethings. Now, I'm Jim Steele, and I'm going to represent the Lake County Silver Foundation today. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. These are the opening remarks to kind of get you squared away. This event is dedicated to honoring and recognizing the eldest generation within the society, within the family, and the tribe, and also connecting these seniors and elders with programs designed for them. This is about you and how important you are to the community. Without elders, I was raised by my grandparents, so I have a special place in the heart for that. Without elders, nothing really moves right. Those kids are down there trying to figure it out. It's about you. And there are programs here that maybe you haven't heard about, and those are the folks that are around the room. And so anytime you want to get up and go over there and check it out, that's on you to do, and we really wish that you would. It's a celebration. I guess you could say that it's a celebration of life after 60. So I just wanted to let you know that this month I'm going to be 22. I am. I don't know why people don't believe that. You know, yes, 22 years as being a 60-something. My son and I went to South America recently. The women didn't want to go. Hey, Machu Picchu, we don't want to go down there too high. So he said, well, let's go. So we started acting like 60-somethings because he's 61. I had more fun telling people, hey, we're 60-somethings. And he may not have been quite as happy about being called a 60-something. I'm not sure. But anyway. So one thing about our age is we know more about being young than young people know about being old. And that's what sets us apart. And the people that we are going to recognize today are the folks that take care of other people that are older, and these are the inspirational older people in our lives. And so we all know we have to take care of ourselves because the young folks don't know about being old. And there's one thing you really have to find out about is all the life changes after 60. And I've got 22 years of finding it out. And I got to tell you, every one of the 22 years has been different. It keeps adding on. But it keeps getting better. I am happier today when I was 70. 70 was the greatest age ever. But I was happier then when I was 60. I thought that was the greatest age ever. You're not born till you're 60. I got it figured out. So, the awards. Ordinarily, there's no recognition for seniors and all this give back, and we saw that. There's several outstanding, inspirational 60-somethings here today to be recognized by their community and their give back contributions, and so we're here to honor them. The service providers, there to connect the services to seniors. There's a couple of dozen tables around the room, as I mentioned. You're invited to go to each one of those providers and ask questions. Don't miss the opportunity. This is the only place that I know of, and the providers are telling us that they all come together like this. So this is your opportunity. Make sure that you just badger them. And then, I will. And no one is trying to sell you anything. So that's the important thing, is you don't go up there thinking that somebody's trying to sell you something. We don't let that happen. And the presenters. We have presenters today that will provide important age-appropriate for you material. The age rating is S+. One speaker will be a very qualified medical doctor to speak on your issues. So I mentioned this ahead of time of the other speakers because we need to get some information from you. If you have a question for the doc, there's a card in your bag with a pen hanging on it. So we've taken away any excuse. So if you have a question about medical being your age, anything you want to know about, write on that, raise it in the air, somebody will collect it, I'll see it, I'll be looking for it, and we'll grab it, we'll give it to Bob, and he looks at them ahead of time, and then when Dr. Bob Gardner's up here, he will look through the ones that he can answer. That gives him a chance to not do the ones that are hard. And so, Bob. And so he'll be up here talking about that stuff for you guys. So be thinking about all of that and then give me those questions, or Bob if you see him directly. The survey, this is important. This is one of the most important things for us. You have in your bag will be a survey, and that survey is, all you have to do is look in there for a survey. That survey is one of the most important things we do, because your generation of seniors are different than the generation of seniors that were in front of you. A lot of the programs are set up for those seniors. You're a new group, and you're a wide array, and you're older than the groups before. You get older, and you're still active. So we need you to answer that survey and to give us some feedback. We feedback the organizations that are like the organizations that are here to let them know what it is that you're saying. As a reward for that effort, when you fill out your survey, you also have in your bag a ticket that you're going to turn in your survey, and you also give them the ticket. It's got your name on it. If you get confused on the two tickets, they'll tell you which one. That's when that ticket goes into a drawing basket in the back. We have grand prizes up here, and everybody will be doing this, we hope. We have grand prizes up here for those tickets. We'll be drawing from those. And they're up here. Each one will be worth there'll be a card there with a couple of $100 in it. Cash, so the IRS doesn't know you have it. Did I say that out loud? And so they'll be like this. And there's other stuff that's in there for you. And then after the grand prizes, because we'll have your ticket, there's going to be some other awards that we have right after that for everybody. And there'll be, just to keep you here right to the end. You have to have your name on the ticket. That way you have to be present to win. We want to keep you all the way to the end and make sure everybody gets a chance to talk to you. You have a chance to hear all the presenters. Now, on that survey, very special, we need to know if you, in fact, I'm going to ask you right now to do this for me so I can get a count. Is there anybody in this room that would like to have an IHSS provider, that's a health provider, come to your home and help you, or you know of someone who wants an in-home provider to come and help them? Would you raise your hand? I got how many? 1, 2, 2 out of 3, 4 out of the group? Okay, on this survey, please fill that out. I need an IHSS provider. Put that in the other part. So we can get a percentage of how many people are here. That's going to be expanded out to the total number of seniors in the county. Then we're going to say how many need in the county. We're going to go to IHS and some other places to figure out if we can get that done. Okay, on the raffles, to keep you occupied, we have the lunch, obviously, and we're raffle drawings throughout the day. Now, these are raffles. These are extra raffles, not the grand prize. These are raffles that are provided, stuff that's brought by these providers, and those are in the back as special raffles that'll be done throughout the day just to keep you occupied and you have interest. We have, let's see, and the odds at the end are pretty good, the odds for every one of them if you figure out how many people are here. So all of this is brought to you by the Lake County Silver Foundation. It's a nonprofit. Everybody that's on that does it for the love of helping seniors. But only the Help Seniors and the many volunteers can have this happen, so I wanted to talk about those. The organizer of the intake table that got you guys all through very quick is Debbie Harrell. And Debbie, raise your hand in the back. There's Debbie over there. Give her a hand. We got everybody in here fast. That's her husband, Bill, back there. She just whipped it all out by herself. She's wonderful. So that's a daunting chore. Helping the event is the AmeriCorps, and that's organized by Tammy Alaskze. Tammy, are you here? Where? In the back. Back over here. Give her a hand, please. The AmeriCorps is here. These are the young kids of the future. Absolutely. They help us every year, and she's the one that gets that going. The organizer of the services table that brought all those services table here is Janice Smith-Citron and her team, and this cannot be accomplished without her special skill set. Janine, where are you? Janine, way in the back. Anyway, let her know, and you'll really give her applause once you go to those tables and find out what they can do for you. It's absolutely amazing. The organizer of the organizers and the chief producer and the director of the summit is Olga Martin Steele, and she's right up here, and you're going to have to say hooray for her. It's an extremely high workload job, I know. She is the one that makes it happen. And nothing can happen without our sponsors. They're listed on the center placement card on the table in case you want to, remember who they are and everything. But on the other hand, I want to mention them now. The major sponsor is the Habemetal Pomo tribe of Upper Lake. And they have been wonderful every year for us. And my second page has disappeared. No, I don't need help. I need the second page. And the second page is, there is no second page. You will all wait while I find my second page. Aha, I have found my second page. My second page is Sutter Lakeside Hospital has stepped up this year. They're absolutely amazing. Representing Sutter is here is Camlin. Camlin, where are you? Camlin Pisano, where are you? You're back here somewhere. Give her a hand and Sutter for their... The other great sponsor is the Shepherds. Did Steve make it? Stephen did not make it. Okay, the Shepherds. There are individual people that have stepped up. Then we have the event sponsor level. That would be Calpine, Tribal Health Consortium. Yeah. Are they here? It's Tribal Health. Give them a hand. Clear Lake Oaks, Glen Haven Business Association stepped up. Yay for them. I know that they're going to be represented here in the group. The Harvester Markets, they stepped up with the prize money and things like that. So folks are from around here will know who Harvesters are. The table sponsors, the Arroyos. Do we have the Arroyos here, Tony or anybody? Okay, Tony Arroyo and his wife. Dr. Bob Gardner, you're going to hear from him. So Bob was the sponsor. Jackie Ritchie, she didn't make it right. Jackie Ritchie's here. She's one of the sponsors. And then the Steels.